Today, we are going to talk about fonts, particularly the Century Gothic font, which happens to be my personal favorite font to use. Century Gothic is a sans serif typeface in the geometric style, released by Monotype Imaging in 1991. It is strongly influenced by the font Futura, but with a larger X height. The font is also based on Sol Hess's Monotype 20th Century font, which was created between 1936 and 1947 to be used for headlines or larger displays of small amounts of text. Century Gothic was created as an alternative to ITC Avant-Garde font, which was designed by Herb Lublin and released by the International Typeface Corporation, ITC for short, in 1970. So if a document is created in one font, it can be displayed in the other font with no change to copy fit. Century Gothic is similar to ITC Avant-Garde in its pure geometry, and does not have the subtle variation in stroke found in Futura or 20th Century. However, it does differ from ITC Avant-Garde in that, like Futura and 20th Century, Century Gothic does not have a descender at the bottom of the letter U, making it look like a Greek upsilon U, whereas Avant-Garde does have a descender. Century Gothic also has larger, rounder tittles on the letters I and J, more similar to Futura, whereas Avant-Garde keeps the tittles square and the same width as the letter strokes. To wrap up, let's check out some interesting facts about the parts of the font. The arms of the letter E and F are equal in length. The font has perfectly rounded bowls and counters. The lowercase a and g are both single story in this font, which means it's similar to the way people learn to write these letters as children. Single story is reminiscent to handwritten text. Two-story letters, however, are more ornate, so Century Gothic is seen as a less formal font. The font has short descenders on the lowercase g, j, p, q, and y. And lastly, the lowercase letters b, d, p, and q are the same design, only flipped. Overall, I think Century Gothic is a very geometrically pleasing font to look at that has a very modern, simplistic feel to it. It's very simple and to the point, and adds the right amount of modernity to any design it's featured in. Thanks for watching.